Hi again, Richard here for part 2 of how to write a graduate resume or an entry-level resume. We'll take a look at how we can structure your resume. So at the very top of your resume, you want to open with your contact information. Your name, your coordinates, you can add your email in there. You could also put your LinkedIn profile in there if you have one. Very good idea. After that, I usually tell people to use a summary or a highlights section. But in your case, as your resume will fit on one page, you should rather go for something more simple that we call an objective statement. The objective statement has 3 parts: a quality that defines you, the training you've had, and a job you're looking for. Here's an example. Dynamic business analyst looking for an entry position in a Fortune 500 company. Another one would be results-driven computer engineer looking for an entry-level position in web development. So after that comes the centerpiece of your resume, which is your education section. If you were 3 years into your professional career, I would advise you open with your experience. But as a recent student or recent graduate, you want to open with your education. So basic stuff has to go in there, like the school you went to, the diplomas you got, the dates and stuff like that. If your grades were good, like a GPA above 3.0, you can put that in there. Relevant coursework also. So you can have 2 or 3 lines or a list of bullets with the relevant classes you've taken, and you want to tailor those classes to the job you're applying for. After that comes a very important part. If you've received scholarships, awards, if you had internships, or any other way to show academic success, you want to put that in there. Even if your award is lame or if that internship is not super cool, because it demonstrates that you went above the basic requirements, that you have some initiative, that you have some dynamism, and that's what you want to put forward on your resume. So that part has a lot of impact. There's another less traditional tactic. If you feel that you don't have enough oomph to your resume, you can add endorsements to your education section. Have a professor give you a reference letter, and then you can quote that reference letter on your resume. So that's the value of endorsements. It helps you give credibility to your people skills. After the education section, you want to hop into your work experience section. Now, as a recent graduate, this is not a section that's going to blow my mind, right? So you want to be brief and you want to focus on accomplishments instead of just roles and responsibilities if you can. Look at my other videos for more on the topic of accomplishments. Finally, on a student resume, you need to make sure you have a computer skills section. Even if it's lame stuff that you think goes without saying, like MS Word or Internet Explorer or PowerPoint. The reason is there are resume parsers that big companies use. They're basically just huge software that they will feed your resume into to scan your resume for keywords. And if those keywords are not in there, you're losing points. So make sure you have a computer skills section. So that's it. I hope it gives you good guidance to create your student resume, your entry-level resume. If you have a question, you can find me on Twitter or Facebook. You can leave it in the comments or send me an email. It'll be my pleasure to get back to you.